Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba. Folks, I have a problem. And right now, it's an inability to complete parks. Right? And I kind of just had an idea. So, like, hey, here's Magical Thrills. I did things! And then I started this over here. But I actually just had an idea. Since I'm struggling with, like, finishing an entire park, maybe I should just do, like, a certain section of a park. And then just, when the inspiration comes back, right? You continue. But yeah, I started this. What would be like Universal Chicago. Yeah, I know. But the rides are cool. It actually started with just I wanted to make a Giga, and I made a floorless Giga, and it looks badass if I'm being honest. But like inspired by Chicago, right? We are the city of big shoulders and all of that, right? So big, 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 right? So like while also we are called the Windy City, and it's not because of the wind, it's because of politicians, but it's because people misinterpret it, right? Like you've got a lot of speed that you carry through this ride. So it started with just I wanted to make a Giga. And I was like, okay, well I made a Giga. I want to make a launch coaster, but I don't want it to be a top hat launch coaster. And then I made this. This was going to be just like a random park or a random coaster designer, right? I was just going to design a bunch of coasters. And then I was like, I want to make a Jurassic themed one, Jurassic Park themed. And I made this tilt coaster. And then I made this tilt coaster, or not tilt coaster, I made this launch coaster, like a kids friendly family launch coaster, even though it goes 54 miles an hour. And then I was like, well, I'll just make Universal Chicago. And I started all this. Right. Now, I haven't built, like, this is going to be my build, right? Which I haven't finished, obviously. Um, but, ooh. So, yeah, that definitely happened where I didn't finish. I know. I'm sorry. But welcome back, right? Yay! Yeah, we got work to do. First and foremost, let's go for rides. We need to go on rides. Second, I want to continue, and I kind of had a thought of you guys go over here. Like I would move you over here, and you would stay there, and like a kids area could be over here, but that's later. Right now, I want to focus on the Jurassic stuff, and that might not be today. I'm not saying that's going to be today, right? So don't get all excited, viewer. That like, hey, we're going to do no. But we have assets, and we have ideas and things, right? Raptor pen, walk into the Raptor pen, do the stuff in the thing. This one would be similar. Okay, I've talked a lot, and I've made zero sense. Let's just see kind of what we've got going on here. Right, so this will be another hotel, and the pool will be up here along with one in the back. And then that tower will overlook it, and there'll be a restaurant right there. So that's kind of what I want to do here. This will have windows and grass and all kinds of stuff. All right. This hotel I've had saved forever, right? So let's go on in. Let's turn our fresh right on, right? And I never do the insides. You guys know this, but yep, there's the guest services, and here's the changing rooms and the bathroom. and the dryer and some food and a place for people to, you know, do the stuff and the things. Actually, I didn't want to have that happen. I do want this. Zero sink duplicate, and I need another one over here. I did forget to add another one. Well, my bad. My bad. Can I put one there? And it doesn't stick out? I absolutely can. And I will. We got a park entrance here. Alright, so people can enter from here. And then out back into the lovely pool. With a little slide. That all came together. Very nice asset that I found on the workshop. Alright, these I put in myself. Again, asset from the workshop, but very similar to how I build my things. I very much enjoy it. And then the personalized pools. I thought that was really cool. Right, that's really a cool idea. And then each of these chairs, like son of a biscuit, I don't have the time or the patience to like build that. So kudos. Yeah. So that's this. And then on the inside again, we've got the stuff and the things to make sure that people can do the stuff. Alright, guest services, yada yada. I don't think I put anything. This one that came with it, which was BUT-ness. I never knew you could color it. Actually, I think I did. I just never paid attention. Yeah. Oh, but you know what they don't have? They don't have a, and they need it. They don't have, oh, I bet you it's in here. Yep, there it is. Up changing room, yep. And then that's a changing room, yep. And then what this needs, so we're actually gonna help this build. Ooh, we're not gonna help this build like that. They need guest services. Technically they don't need a guest services. Because you're not paying for it. So, yeah, you technically don't. Anyways, that's that. And all of that. Alright, plus this, and obviously I don't have power to anything yet. So, that's where we are. I'm gonna finish that at some point. Right, this could just be like an under construction kind of thing too, and we get to it when we get to it. But the rides, well, since the Giga was kind of what inspired all of this to start, let's ride the Giga. Just for S's and G's. Here, ooh, they don't have the stats. That's right. It just I moved it. So, yay! We're gonna figure out what the stats are. Let's do it. All right. There we go. And this thing is 6,675 feet long. Amazing. Yeah, the max speeds and all that. These things are incorrect. I don't know what's going on there. I do want to actually edit some stuff. We're gonna pause. We don't keep wasting time. Wherever there is a break, we're gonna have a catwalk. Because in real life, they would have something to be able to hang on to. All that. I don't remember where the other ones are. Is there one here? No, I don't think so. Floop a doop a doop. Doop floop. Blit doop. I mean, I've been on coasters where they don't, but for my own personal aesthetic taste. And if I were building coasters in the real world, there it is. I absolutely would. Okay. So there's the Giga, right? And it needs to go back and fix itself so that it gives us the true stuff. The Giga is named Mach Infinity, and it is in the Chicago colors: red, white, and blue. Powder blue, to be specific. Right, if you look at the Chicago flag, it's yeah, the 4 stars, the blue and the red, with the white. All right. As I said, then the next thing I did was like, I'm gonna build a So we might as well go for a ride on this feller too. There should be 2 trains though. There are. Okay. I don't know where oh, there's the other one. All right. So we'll stop you. I'll cough, and then we'll start you back up, and we'll do stuff. Sweet. So, yeah, that's that launch coaster. I actually like it. It's a nice one. No clue where I'd put it, but I was like, I'm gonna build this, and I'm gonna build this, and that's just started what happened. Then these two actually like had a purpose to build, as I was very much so thinking, what to do for like a Jurassic theme, right? So I made blue. And if you ever watched Jurassic World Dominion or any of the new Jurassic Worlds, you should know who Blue is, right? Blue is a raptor. So I actually wasn't going to make a raptor or do any of that stuff. I was just going to leave it, and you'd be going through like bushes and stuff, and you would see. I was going to dabble in triggers, or I still want to dabble in triggers. That's kind of one of the reasons why I want to make a park, is I want to dabble in triggers and see what I can come up with for this, right? That maybe have like bushes or trees move or something. But yeah, this is blue. Let's go for a ride. And there's Baloo. See them as they go up. All right. And then, as I was, thinking, well, what the heck? Let's make like a kid-friendly launch coaster in the theme of like the original Jurassic Park, hence the green, the red, the yellow, like the old SUVs were and Jeeps were and all that, right? And then take the tunnel that is used for Velocicoaster, put it on like a kids-friendly launch coaster. Again, this thing goes 55 miles an hour, but nobody needs to care about that, right? It's still, you look at this stuff, it's fine. They're fine. They're kids. It's a 4,000-foot track layout. But yeah, it's called Must Go Faster. Right? Like Ian Malcolm screaming in the back of the in the back of the Jeep. Anyways, yeah, so I had this thought too. I was like, well, screw it. Let's build it. And I did. So let's go for another ride. So that's that's where we are. Yep. That's where I'm at. And then yeah, I also found this really cool cable car theater. I thought that'd be cool, like have it go over the paddocks and all that stuff. So, trying now, I want to figure out how. Oop, that's not what I want. I want to figure out how this is going to work. I haven't thought that far ahead. I also don't know if I want to keep this Giga here. Maybe this Giga goes like over here in this corner, right? Like instead, it does this, right, at the back end of the park, and then this stuff is like over here. I haven't planned anything yet, which I think is part of my problem too. I haven't decided, how and who and why and who and what. I do know we're gonna delete that tree, so when I pick all this stuff up, it only takes these things. I do know, I do kind of want this to be more like centralized. So I do think that this is going to get moved. Right? And to do that, we really could use like this here. Move this doomajigger over yonder here. All right. Where's the... Oh yeah. It's like, I made another coaster. I don't remember. No, it's that one. They would come in roughly here. That's the end with the stuff. Right, so that could be like the back end of the ride or of the area, right? You come in, we would have the entrance. You go up, 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 up. Oh, look, a raptor pen. Oh, look, a roller coaster. Oh, look, and we're there. Down. Off. So that's kind of what I was thinking. Maybe, possibly. Which means El Gigo does need to El Movo, Aweo from Hero. Yeah. So let's move some assets and some pieces. And we're gonna move these guys because I still gotta build the fence and do all that stuff. So let's move you over here as well. This is the problem when you pre-build stuff. You don't know what you're gonna do. Can we do it this way? Nope, can't do it that way. I have limited myself in how I have built this Giga. Mistakes were made. Oh, I forgot a fence. Oh, woe is me. What is that fence for? Uh-oh. 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 I don't want the trees. Nobody needs the tree. That's weird. How did I not pick up? Uh-oh. What did I? Okay, good. I thought I deleted more. How did I not pick up those bars? That's so strange. This time I did though. Okay. So we'll move you over yonder here. Yep, we're good. Then we'll pick up El Gigarino. And we'll move you yonder this way. Oh, man. This is really hampered how this is going to work. Like the back end's going to have to go there. Which is fine. It's a back end giga. Giggity. So, that's where we are. Now, we have decisions to make. First, I need an entrance. Right? That entrance is going to be, I guess, over here. Which means I've got to move this. If that's where the entrance is, this has to go. Roughly. Again, this is, I don't know. This could end up way closer. I think it's actually going to end up way closer. Excuse me, but we got to build the we got to build an entrance. So let's actually start like doing some stuff. I want a nice big area to bring people in. Should have started on this side, but you know, braining isn't my best brain. I brained very badly when the goodly of the brain happens. Alright. Is that going to be enough space for all this? Should be. I mean, I'm not using this whole thing. This whole thing is not going to be an entrance. Right, we have to, we're going to build a big building here, but the whole thing won't be entrance. There's going to be shops and other stuff that we're going to have to put in there. Unless I could find, I have a nice like entrance blueprint that's roughly flat and somewhat modern looking. Like, I'm not above using pre-made assets, especially if they're good. I have so much stuff downloaded, it's ridiculous. That's a Viking themed entrance. This. That's the exit, obviously. I don't like that. Not for this park, anyways. Doesn't really fit the stock. Grand entrance. Let's see how grand. Holy grand. Yeah, that's. Holy. Well, let's just put this down and see it. That's. Okay. Kudos. Wow. Holy wow. Yeah, that's definitely a grand entrance. Oh, I've got all these people I gotta fire. You're fired.
Uh-huh.
You're fired. You're fired. Gone. Deuces. You suck. Okay. Jeez, yeah, that was us generic. I mean, generic's fine, but not right now. It's the Grand Park entrance again. This is a different Grand Park entrance. Yeah, no, this is like, yeah. Yeah. Right, you plop this puppy down, like there. Yeah, see? It works, but not here. Nope. You know what? Let's just for SCGs. Let's go look in the Frontier Workshop. Browse, filter, services. We want an entrance. We want a huge and a large. Let's see. Food shops, drink shops, souvenirs. Confirm the filters. And let's see what we've got. Why am I getting like roller coasters? What the heck? That's so weird. Alright. Let's see. Oh, I love the shop when it does the thinky thing and you just see the little annoying. Alright, let's try one more time. Browse. Park entrance. We're gonna No. Yep. I'm gonna filter and we'll see. Ooh. Yeah, it's definitely retro, but I like it. Ooh, a theater. Yeah, I don't have the creativity to do this, not even in the least. Not even remotely. In my wildest dreams could I build something like that. I just don't know how to find all the pieces. If I were given all the pieces, eventually I'd be able to, like, if they just said, here, these are the pieces you could use, I could build something similar. But that's not how this game works. It makes you find everything. And then people find, like, great ways of, you know, using pieces not as they're intended. And they turn out great. Come on. Let's load up the bestest. Come on. Doesn't look like it's going to do it. have this? Oh, man. I don't know what it is. I probably got to clear my cache or something because I've been having issues. See, like, that one's nice just for, like, not here. Oh, I think we're going to be building. Disney. Good old Disney. Oh. Oh, I say, oh, I like that. I'm going to need to use that for something for sure. Oh, yeah, see, and then I got, like, all this stuff. Oh, I did not realize the scale of this. Holy biscuits and gravy. One, two, three, four, five. Not bad, but a little small. This one's only 4. But it fits the mold. Oh, there's the Mystic one. Yeah. See, this one actually, like, feels better. I don't hate that. We might be able to clump them together a little. Like, does this work? If I were to... Dang it. Stick these fellers next to each other. No. Dang it. That would be cool. I mean, I like it. Can we make that work with everything that we're doing here? I think we can. Alright, we're going to get rid of that. We're going to... No, actually... How many wide? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Well, actually, it's 2, 3, 4... Oh, they're not even. That's unfortunate. That makes life way more difficult. But we can pick up the blocks, so that'll be fine. We'll put a barrier in there. Building pieces, apply, move. Why is it crooked? don't know if that's enough space. I want to make it further, if I'm being honest. Ah. There we go. Oops, we didn't grab it all. Okay. Yeah, I like having just a little bit more space. We can put a building over here and a building over here for like information and whatnot. Okay. Well, now we got power, so we can power some stuff, which is fan-damn-tastic. We're gonna have major power needs for this park, and I do mean major flippin' power needs. Oh, I need to put another one in there. That's unfortunate. Okay. Next is water. We have there. And we have to there. Okay. So we do need another power distributor in here. Not sure where we're gonna put it. Back here. Edit. Let it be high. Whatever, doesn't matter. Not gonna need to be fixed because we're in sandbox mode and I have that stuff turned off for the most part. Working. Okay. Hey, look at us. Very nice, very nice, very nice. We're getting someplace. Oh yeah, and there's in this parking garage I also have a park entrance. Or, you know, the spawn point. Alright. Well, I feel better. Let's put a barrier in. Alright. I don't think it's gonna work, but whatever. Alright. Well, yeah, we are closed. So park entrance off to the side. I know it's odd. I actually was thinking, especially if I have a kids area over here, off of this, I would add another park entrance that you'd have to walk to, but it'd be back through here. But we'll get there when we get there. All right. Well, we've done some stuff, and we've done some things, and I think we've got a nice little plan in place, and hopefully we continue. I do want to make something of this at bare minimum because I think this has a lot of potential. This one, the potential is there, but this one I can definitely do some stuff with. So until next time, I genuinely hope everybody enjoyed. You know what? We're gonna move this to be like here. And we're gonna duplicate. And we're gonna go to here. Because we absolutely can make that work. Right? Right, it's not gonna be perfect right now, but like this could be a Jurassic area, right? I don't know. We'll see. Just had that thought, right? To kind of maximize depth and space and all of that. And it gets people into the middle of the park, which is nice. But that's where I'm gonna leave it for today. Hope everybody enjoyed. Leave me some ideas, leave me some comments, and until next time, I will see ya.